Hey guys, welcome back to this week's video. We're doing a little bit more on the Land Rover series. Check it out.
Okay, so obviously we made a little bit of progress on the Landy. We've now got a brake pedal. We've now got a clutch pedal. They're all working. Now we're looking at doing the fuel system. So we have now got a fuel line coming around here to the fuel pickup. I've now got the fuel pipe to the tank connected, but then I realised that this piece was broken, so I've been and bought a new one of these from Overlanders, but they are not cheap. They are, so basically online was looking about 110, LR parts I think were 96, and Overlanders, I think he done it for 74 in the end for me.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
Because it was one he had in stock. So yeah, so happy days. So basically, just got to connect that up to here. Then we want to get the fuel filler pipes on and the surround, which I'm just giving a coat of paint to see what they look like. If I'm not happy with them, then I'll probably see if I can get new ones in the future. But at the moment, I'm thinking if I can get fuel into the tank, that would be a bonus.
Well, then it means that we can actually see if this thing starts.
This thing is never going to start.
Why?
Because the wiring loom is in a box down there.
Yeah, no, that's not... I mean, like, can we get it to turn over properly?
Oh, like on the key?
No.
Oh.
Just randomly rigging it up like we had.
Nah, I'm not doing that again. We know it runs, so the next big thing is get it wired properly.
Okay.
It's got to be done.
I know, I just know that that's Spaghetti Junction. Did it come with a box of instructions on how to wire it?
No.
Oh. I thought it might have done with it being new.
No.
Just wishful thinking then, yeah?
Yep. Hey, the holes line up. It's a good start. Oh, we've got a new cork gasket on the bottom.
That all came with it though, didn't it?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, right, okay. I thought it did.
No, I had to buy that extra.
It's only a bit of cork.
Haven't had the bill yet. So we got a couple of other little bits as well. So we got a new coil for it, which I'll show you in a sec. Just need to work out where we're putting that on the bulkhead. There seems to be a few options of where to put it, so we just need to work out where's best. So I'll just show you that now actually. So okay, so here is our nice new ignition coil. I went for a Lucas one. Obviously connected it all up, but a couple of the pictures I've seen, some people have mounted it over here, which means that that lead's not long enough. A couple of people have mounted them about here, but there's no holes in the dash that line up for it.
Yeah. Those two there are looking good.
Part of me thinks maybe
no, there's
use that hole there, put it to here, and put one new hole in, and then mount it here, and that way it's not nowhere near. Oh, the linkage rods go there.
Yeah.
So it'll be in the way.
I was going to say there's two smaller holes
so
as well.
It's going in.
Okay.
We'll come back to that one.
Yeah. I think I need to do a bit of digging to see where people mount them.
Still looking for the accelerator rods. Struggling to find them at the moment. I don't know if anyone's got any second-hand new. I'm not fussy. I would just like to be able to press the throttle and it actually work. So I could probably do a quick makeshift out of a piece of metal to get it working to drive it out the garage.
But ideally we'd like to have...
I'd like to put it right.
Yeah. So if anybody's got any or knows of any or where we can get any, please leave a comment in the section below. That would be great.
And then we have a brand new radiator cap that was missing. So that can go on because it's a nice easy fix.
Yes, we've now got a nose as well, haven't we? We now have a piggy nose and a radiator all plumbed in as seen in the last video. That
is not plumbed in at all, that is just resting there.
You didn't have to point that bit out.
And then we have another vent rubber. So I've now got actually a pair, which is a bonus rather than two odd ones. So my other question that I've got to look into is how does that seal stick to there?
Well, yeah, because it's got no... so most sails have like an inner lip, don't they, that you can hook onto something, but these have literally nothing. It's just solid rubber.
So my guess is they're glued on. What glue would we use? How do you do it without... Just need to look into that. Same as the windows.
I am not looking forward to the windows.
The windows literally, as far as I'm aware, we just silicone round, stick the window in. Just like that.
You do realise you've made that so it's not going to be just like that.
Fingers crossed. Okay, so onto the wiring loom. So we have brand new live cables and earth cables. We have a brand new wiring loom that runs down the chassis to the rear of the vehicle. There is already a loom in it somewhere. Oh, where's it gone? There is already a loom in there.
Oh, it looks quite new as well.
And it is new, but it doesn't have the connections on the end and things like that. So I decided to buy one that's literally just plug in and it's right.
But that's not the only reason why you bought this.
What?
Do you not remember the spider web nest of chaos that we pulled out of those boxes? It's over there.
We'll come to that. So yeah, so that's the rear piece. Then we have the... Oh, that looks like a lighting loom to me. So I'm guessing that I don't know.
I was going to say, this is going to be fun. I would say, is that for a bulb?
Right. So that is the back of the dashboard. And then obviously that's going to... I don't know. Let's just lay it out.
Oh, God.
So I reckon, where's the instructions?
You told me it didn't come with any.
I don't think it did. So, I reckon that goes through to the back of the dashboard. That goes to the loom which we've just had that goes to the rear. And then I reckon this must go to the front lights. That's my guess. Something like that, and they're the horn wires.
It's an interesting guess.
That looks about right to me.
Okay.
But then we have this bit. Aha. There it is.
You say that as if you know more.
Oh, yeah, no more, look. That goes to the back of the alternator.
Okay.
We haven't got one of them yet. So that's the back of the alternator.
So would it be worth me getting some masking tape and just taping up these bits of wire so that we can go, we think this goes here, or we think this goes there?
Yeah, and then what's this bit?
That looks like more lights. Is that rear lights maybe?
Okay, so I got it wrong. That is the headlight wiring loom that goes across the front, and then that runs to the back of the vehicle.
Okay.
And across, and across the back. That's
So
what I think.
does that bit come to the front of the car then?
Yeah, so my guess is that comes out the back of the chassis, and then this goes to the front of the vehicle.
Okay, and then we need to work out where we're running that.
Goes in the chassis.
Again, and we need to work out where we're running that.
Right.
Because that's going to be fun.
Let's do what Robin said and make a couple of labels and work out roughly where things are.
Can I have that in writing? You just agreed with something I said. Oh, he's gone quiet now.
I'm just going to work out what I'm doing here. No, I need to just work out where it comes out the chassis at the back.
Okay.
And then how it runs.
We could attach it to the existing piece that's already in the chassis and use that to pull it through. Okay. Right, I'm going to go get some masking tape then. Have you got a pen?
No.
Okay. We'll be back in a sec. Okay. So we got what?
Okay, so we got the wiring through the bulkhead here and in the rubber grommets. We need to just work out what goes on with these, whether they go inside or not. But I just thought it's worth getting the new fuse box and having a look. So I've just pulled out the old loom just to kind of get a feel what's going on. So we've got a purple goes to the bottom, and then all the greens go to the top on the same side, and then obviously all the whites out the other side. The only one I don't know is the brown.
That's not attached
there. So my guess is that the brown was the one that went to here.
Yeah.
But what was quite amusing is, I'll show you. As I was going through the fuses, so I've just taken that one out and cleaned it up, put it in the top for now until I order the new ones. It was more to just know that that's the top. But we have a 13 amp car fuse that was in the bottom on the old loom, so it's obviously had some wiring problems. But I am not surprised.
Any classic car has wiring issues.
Look at this.
Yeah, Spaghetti Junction, told you.
That is just a mess. So I do think I've made the right decision. As expensive as it was, I think
you would regret putting in the old wiring loom in a very short window of time when something fuses out or something blows up, or like your dad's did, something catches on fire.
Yeah, I know.
That's twice in one video that you've agreed with me. Hey, this is good.
Really. Don't get used to it. So is that on properly? That's on properly. Right, then what did we think? We think the
brown
whites...
one to the bottom.
Let's make it match. Why doesn't that go on? Oh, there we go. And then these
whites to the top. And just so everyone can see, there we go. We've got, I'll just put this one on. So on the left hand side you've got your 3 greens to the top, or 4 greens, 3 greens. Purple to the bottom, the whites to the right hand side, and the brown just below.
Let's hope that's right.
Fingers crossed. So we think this goes here, don't we?
I'm pretty sure. So that lines up nicely there, and then there's another little screw that goes into that one to stop it turning.
Okay.
They've got nice stainless screws for it.
We want to keep everything as clean and nice as possible.
Can try. Okay, so happy with that. We'll pop this on just so we don't lose it. There we go. Progress. Now what? Oh, this bit. That bit. So that goes to the rear. I haven't got a clue what this bit does. It looks serious.
It does.
Some good connections there.
One of them's got to screw to the body, surely.
Yeah, but what are these ones? So, yeah, right, we'll do a little bit of research into this and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we've now found that we need one of these, which is apparently a voltage regulator, as far as I know. So that bolts to here. We've got this bit of loom that goes to it, so that can be connected up. I just need to double check exactly where they go. Then we have this piece of loom which goes down towards the alternator down there, and then some connections around there. We have these wires that connect to these, but it doesn't look like we've got any inline connections. Can't see any anywhere.
Nope.
So I'm gonna have to make a phone call and find out what's going on with that. Obviously we have a yellow and the big earths. By the look of it, we've also got another big earth, so I'm guessing they all go together, and I'm assuming they also join up. So that's what we need to check next and go from there.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's that section. We know what's going on. We've got this bit of loom here that runs along, goes through the front panel. I don't know if you can see here, we put the rubber grommets in, that goes through and
Feeds
then
under here.
goes through and out the other side. We then have two headlight wiring harnesses here. Sorry, two headlight harnesses here, and then we have these two extra bits which I think are for the rear lights, which we will come to at a later date. I have connected the rear wiring loom to the one that's running through at the moment so that we can pull it through the chassis, and then hopefully we can get the rear end connected as well.
Can I make another suggestion? I don't know if there's anything poking out of that, but just maybe add a couple of bits of tape around it.
I'm not finished with that yet.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get it so I knew what was going on, so that can live in there for a while. Okay.
I know you're going to go straight back to doing the fill neck once the paint's dried.
Maybe.
Oh, that's not what I
I'm
expected.
quite liking the fact I got a fuse box, so I'd like to get this box in next.
Uh-oh.
Because then it's starting to look like there's actually things on the bulkhead, which would be lovely. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. We'll do an update video when I've actually made some progress.
When it's all done.
I'm
Maybe.
not sure about all done. Okay.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next episode. See you next time.